Hello YouTube! Today in the Naughty Librarian, I'm going over my most anticipated books of 2019. There are so many good books coming out this year. I'm like freaking out about it. There's so many. Oh my gosh. I just put together a list of my most anticipated reads. There's probably more that I have forgotten, but these are the ones I remembered right now for this video. So let's just get into this. Number 1, Bloodwitch by Susan Dennard. I am so down. I want this so much in my soul. I've pre-ordered it, so in. I love the Witchland series. It's very interesting. I am buddy reading this with some other booktubers, so like there's no question about whether or not I'm gonna read this. Like, I'm dying to read this. It's also featuring Adeyemi, who is like my favorite character of the series. There's a whole hashtag about him, hashtag Badewin, because everyone loves this character, so like, he's pretty popular. Like, just say, there's a hashtag, so so excited for Bloodwitch. Also, there is The Wicked King by Holly Black, and I loved The Cruel Prince, like, loved it, and Wicked King arcs have been out for like so long, and like frankly, like I would have done questionable things to get my hand on an arc of it. It did not work out, so I didn't do any questionable things, so you know, I'm counting it as a win probably. However, Wicked King looks outstanding. I am like bananas excited about it. I love Jude and Carden. They have a really fucked up relationship with each other that's toxic and horrible, but like I want them together anyway. It's so weird. I don't root for toxic relationships, but I think they're both toxic to each other in a way that is interesting, and like I want to see it. So, Wicked King, I'm down. I'm also really looking forward to A Prince on Paper by Alyssa Cole. This is part of her Reluctant Royal series. We were introduced to both of these characters before in previous books, and it's about Johann and I can't remember her name. Darn it. I don't have her in front of me. Whatever. Johann is like one of my favorite characters. He's kind of like a bon vivant prince, and I really want to read about him some more. Like, he was really interesting. So I'm down. Like, I love this series so much. I'm really into it. Oh, and you know what? There's also a novella coming out called Once Ghosted, Twice Shy, and it is Lakotsi and another woman. It is a FF romance, and I'm into it. Like, I'll read anything Alyssa Cole puts out in this series. They're all like adorable rom-coms. I'm so in. Of course, I am excited about Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. This is a sequel to Children of Blood and Bone, and Children of Blood and Bone, like obviously it's a great book. Everyone loves it. It did not quite make my top 10 books of 2018, but it was up there. Like, I liked it quite a bit, but it didn't make my top 10 because I don't keep thinking about it. But that's not what this video is about. I want to see what's going to happen next. There is a very immersive fantasy world. I like that it's kind of loosely based about West African culture, and that's very fascinating in the fantasy world because you don't see that very often. So its uniqueness and intricate storytelling kind of set it apart from the pack. Really into seeing the sequel. Obviously, I've been waiting forever for Dark Age by Pierce Brown. This is part of the Red Rising series, and it's had a couple of delays. Like, we've been waiting for a while. But like, I'll continue to wait because I know, you know what? If Pierce Brown needs some more time to really work some shit out, I'm gonna let him have it because these books are really good. Like, I don't want him to rush and put out something shitty. So I get it. Like, I'll wait, but like, it hurts to wait because I want it now. I have it pre-ordered. Just give me it. Give me Dark Age. I want it. It's so good. It's gonna be more of Darrow making poor choices, like, let's be real, but I still want to read about them. I love the characters so much. Victra is my favorite character. I'm hoping there's more Victra in it, so we'll see. Another dark book is Darkdawn by Jay Kristoff. This is the finale of the Nevernight series, and it's about everyone's sassy female assassin, Mia Corveri, and oh my gosh. Like, I can't even like describe what the series is about. It is not YA. I'll recommend that. It's very adult. It's very graphically violent and sexual, so definitely adult. This is an adult series, and very, very good. It is like dementedly adorable, if that makes any sense. It is about assassins, you know? I have been waiting so long for this. It's been like pushed back twice now, I think, and I think it's coming out over summer, so it's just like, it's still gonna be a long wait till I get it, but like, I'm looking forward to it. It's like, I need it. I need it in my soul. Like, give me it. There's also King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. So excited for this one. Nikolai is like my jam. He's a precious sunbeam. I will do anything for him. He just needs a good cuddle, really. Like, I would just give him a good cuddle. He just needs one. Grisha trilogy might not have been my favorite trilogy of all time. It is very good, and it did give me Nikolai, and Nikolai's the star of this one. This, I think it's duology. Like, I'm in. If it's about Nikolai, I'm obviously going to read it. So in. I also have Slayer by Kiersten White, and I think that already came out. It came out very early in 2019, and it's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer story. Like, why would I not be into that? Like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like, is a big part of my childhood. For real. Like, I'm a Buffy head. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, I have Buffy. Here's my Buffy pop. Like, she's right there with me. I'm in for anything Buffy related. And I do believe it is in canon with the series and the comics, so I'm like, I'm in. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's Kiersten White doing Buffy. Like, that's like a magical little cupcake of wonderful that those two things got put together, so it's gonna be great. Also coming out this year is Kingsbane by Claire Legrand, and it is a sequel to Furyborn, and Furyborn was fantastic. Claire Legrand is basically a must-buy author for me. I read a couple of her books in 2018, and both of them were great. In fact, my favorite book of 2018, Sockhill Girls by Claire Legrand. She is like knocking it out of the park for me. I loved Furyborn. I definitely want to see where it's going with Kingsbane. Oh my gosh. It's really good. It's so good. It's kind of about like angels and fantasy lands and assassins and magical powers and fated queens. It's got a lot of fantasy words involved with it, and it's wonderful. It's basically also very feminist, and it's written very well. Highly recommend getting into this series. Also coming out this year is Shadowglass by Chupeco. This is the finale of the Bone Witch series. I have been really digging this series. It made my top 10 favorite books list, and it's really good. Like, I really want to see how things shake out in the end. It is a villain kind of origin story, although she's kind of more of an anti-hero, I'll say, and I love me an anti-hero. I really want this conclusion. It's about this girl named Tia. She is a bone witch, which basically means she's kind of a necromancer, and she fights demons, and now she's going off collecting demons to make her pets, and she's gonna fuck some shit up, because she's kind of the villain anti-hero of the story, and I'm like into it. And I really want to see where this is going, like so bad. So I'm very excited for Shadowglass. Also coming out is The Bride Test by Helen Hoang. This is sort of an episodic sequel to The Kiss Quotient, because it is about characters you meet in The Kiss Quotient, but I don't think like the stories are intertwined. It's episodic, but Kiss Quotient was one of my top books of 2018, so I definitely want to read more by Helen Hoang. Like, that's a really strong debut. Want to read The Bride Test. It is another character with autism, I believe, as a lead, so it's a bit of own voices, and it's also kind of arranged marriage a bit. It's a different culture, and I'm like so into her writing style and her stories. So I'm like, it's gonna be a must-buy. Also coming out this year is 99% Mine by Sally Thorne, and she is the author of The Hating Game, and I really like The Hating Game, so I've been waiting a long time to get to like read another book by her. I think Hating Game came out in 2017. I don't think it came out in 2018, so it's been a while, and I've been wanting to read something else by her. Like, she had like Hating Game, was really good, so I kind of want to see how she does with another story, because I've only read the one. You know, I want to see if she's a one-hit wonder or not, basically. And I liked Hating Game quite a bit. I like the witty banter, so like 99% Mine, I feel like it's gonna have a fair amount of witty banter in it. last up on the list, I have The Wallflower Wager by Tessa Dare. I freaking love Tessa Dare. And this is my favorite series from her. It's the Girl Makes Duke series, and it's book 3, and I'm very, very interested in it. I'm blanking on her name right now because I'm a bad reader, but she is obsessed with animals, and she has a bunch of weird pets, and I'm assuming the love interest is going to be the neighbor, and he's got to deal with these weird pets, and I love it. They're like historical romance rom-coms, and they are excellent stuff. Like, stuff dreams are made of for me. I'm so in. Like, this is an auto buy. I'm gonna go pre-order it. I don't know why I haven't already pre-ordered it. Like I was saying before, this is just like a short list of some books that I'm like really looking forward to in 2019. I'm sure there are more books that I'm just blanking on at the moment, but you know what? I can make more videos. There you go. This is my first batch of books I'm like super excited for. Let me know in the comments down below, what books are you most excited for in 2019? Do you agree with me? Like, are you freaking out about any of these books that I've mentioned? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!